Hi there, Jess in the Rada Kitchen. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to prepare for you guys a baked codfish that's going to be seasoned with some sesame oil and some ginger, and we're going to serve that over some garlic and chili infused sautéed kale. We're going to start by marinating our fish. So we're going to make enough marinade for about 2.5 pounds of fish. So I'm going to start off with some low sodium soy sauce, about 1/4 cup, some rice wine vinegar, just a few tablespoons, and then because I like a little bit of a spice, I'm going to add some red chili pepper flake, and then about 1 tablespoon of our sesame seed oil, and we're going to add a little bit more of this at the very end. So I have a big old knob here of some fresh ginger that I've already peeled the skin off of, and we're just going to go ahead on my microplane and add about 1 tablespoon to 2 of freshly grated ginger. Now I love this stuff, so I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on it. Now we're gonna zest our lime, and you're gonna want, about 1 teaspoon or more. So let's go ahead and cut our lime in half, and then we will use the juice of the whole thing, just right into our bowl. And just go ahead and give that all a whisk together with my handy stir. And we're going to pour it over our fish. So here you can see I have my cod loin sectioned off into about 3 to 4 inch pieces long. And we will take that delicious marinade that is so fragrant and just pour it right down over our fish. Now you want to let this marinate at least 15 minutes, up to 3 hours in your refrigerator. But the important thing is before you put it down into your oven, the fish needs to be at room temperature. All right, so our marinade has done its thing to flavor up our fish. I've topped this off with just a few more shakes of that sesame oil and topped it with some sesame seed. It's going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So down in my pan, I have a few tablespoons of some unrefined coconut oil, and to that I'm adding 2 big cloves of garlic that I've sliced. And then one of my all-time favorite spicy foods, this is Sambal, which is a ground chili paste. Now I'm gonna go a little heavy on this, but you do to your liking. And just stir it up in your pan. So just a few minutes later, we're ready to add our kale that we've washed and chopped. And give it a stir. And you can see our kale is getting nice and bright and green. So just a few more minutes and we'll be ready to pull it off. All right, to add a little tang to our dish, we're going to put in some of that rice wine vinegar. It's gonna make our pan steam a little. And some salt and pepper. So we've added about 2 tablespoons of water to our pan just to steam up all those nice little browned flavorful bits on the bottom. We're ready to remove this from the stove and plate it with our fish. So let's go ahead and put our sautéed kale down on our plate. Oh, and you can see all those nice brown bits of garlic, the little red flakes from the chili pepper. There we go. Lost a couple pieces, that's all right. And now for our fish. And you want to cook this until it's perfectly opaque. So here we have, just a short 20 minutes later, our fabulous smelling fish hot out of the oven, and we have plated that over our perfectly sautéed greens. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to check us out at radacutlery.com where you can get more great recipes just like this one.